Welcome back to the broadcast. So we mentioned earlier that Johnny is getting married in 24 days.
Yes.
Oh, yay. The countdown has begun. Yay.
Thank you. I'm excited.
And she's beautiful. I've seen pictures on social media, so it's the lucky guy.
What is her name?
Very lucky.
This future
Amanda.
Amanda
Yes,
Quinn.
ma'am. Yeah.
That's
Future
gonna be
Amanda
cute.
Quinn. That's a great name. Now, have you guys discussed a family and kids? And
We do. Down the road,
Down
we
the
want to
road,
enjoy being a young married couple. You know, we met 3 weeks before I began my bobsledding career.
wow.
So I'm excited to be home for a Thanksgiving and enjoy a winter together. So we've got some goals as a young couple before we have a family.
Very
Love
smart.
it.
I would tell everybody to do that. Spend some time together first before you start your family. But when you do, don't feel pressured to make their childhood magical, okay? And I'm saying this because there is a lot of talk out there right now from parents saying that, you know, we are tired of the pressure to make these magical childhood memories and vacations and birthday parties and everything's over the top and grandiose.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Well, boo-hoo how? Are you saying
no, because
you support that, or you don't do that with your
No,
kids?
I don't do that with my kids. When birthdays
you.
come up, we celebrate. They're usually a little over the top because it's about memories. I have so few memories growing up because it wasn't very special. You know, my memories were with my dad before he passed away, going to parks, and which was magical. The park had a fort, you know what I mean? And so I think it is about magic, and it is about those wonderful memories, and I think parents are being lazy.
Really?
Make it special. Make it special.
So I'm on kind of the other side of the argument, having 4 kids, it's a lot of work. I don't know how else to say it. It's a lot of work to try to make every moment special and you know, magical for everybody. And I'm sort of with the parents that are like, you know, can we just be, and can we just have like normalcy, and can we stop trying to make everything?
it depends
I don't
on
know.
your
I
motive.
mean, it is a little lazy sometimes, I'll
If you're
admit,
doing
but
it for
it's-
your kids, then go for it. If you're doing it to impress your next door neighbor, probably not. You're probably overdoing it.
good
You know what I
point.
mean?
Good
if you're
point.
doing it for the kids, go for it. Have fun. Make those memories.
We have some people talking about this on social media, Stuart. I'm scared to hear what they're saying.
Actually, you know, people are on both sides just like you guys are. So Nadine commented and said that this is probably setting the bar a little too high for real life, which I kind of agree with. Sandy Strubing says part of the fun of being a parent is making childhood magical, and it's all about balance. You got to find the good with the bad. And then Susan Winter said it's as much fun for the parent as it is for the kids, and depending on the kid's age, the parent will actually remember more of it, which is a good point as well.
Yeah, I
But
think
is that a bad thing?
no, and I think it's all in how you parent, and it's all in your relationship with your children. Because I'll tell you one thing my mom used to do with me, and to this day, I'm 45 years old and I still remember it, is, you know, we didn't have a lot of money when after my parents got divorced. I was like maybe 12, or younger. But I remember the times even younger than that when she would take me to the grocery store, and we would call it smelling smells. And we would go down the aisle with all the shampoos and everything, and we'd take off the caps and we'd smell all the different things. And it was called smelling smells, and we went and did that. And I mean,
That's magical.
Those are magical moments for me, magical memories.
And I do think balance is really important. You know, my daughter's definitely a little on the spoiled side. If she does really well in school, they get different colors. And if you get a purple, that means you were awesome that day. And so I started, I'll give you $1 each time you get a purple. Well, Daddy made the mistake of getting her a toy. So now she thinks every time she gets a purple, she gets a new toy. So,
That's
you
great.
know.
I love that.
What do you think? What will you do with your kids?
Well, I think we're going to be very magical with them. My fiance is very creative,
Love it.
and I mean, she does such a great job when it's my birthday, and so I can't wait till you know, she's going to do a phenomenal job. And we're gonna have some fun.
do you
cool.
have memories from growing up that really stand out?
Well, I had great parents. I have a younger brother, so there's 2 of us. And, you know, in our house, we always were taught to dream big. And, you know, if you believe it, you can achieve it. And that was the mentality we had. And if one day I wanted to come home and be an astronaut, my parents were going to help me become an astronaut. And so we were big dreamers.
That's very cool.
You know, and I think that's kind of the key, too, you know, is like I said before, I mean, it really is in your style as a parent, you know, and you can choose to make every moment magical just in the way you interact with your child. It doesn't have to be over the top. I was watching, I think on E! or one of the entertainment channels yesterday, Juliana and Bill Rancic, and they've got a reality show now, and a baby, and they were talking about his first birthday party, and it is literally crazy. It's like they've got like adults arriving, and the little choo-choo train's going to pick up the adults from their cars and bring them into the party, and there's like, you know, hundreds of people, and I'm just going,
I will tell you the key to a magical kid's birthday party. The
What is
margarita machine for the adults.
You said that before, yeah.
I swear by it. And then, see, the parents don't want to just drop their kids off. They stay because they're margaritas. So that's the key. But you know, my daughter, we took her to UCLA, her and Will, a couple years ago, and we've got these 4 huge buildings in the quad area. And I will never forget, she rounded that corner and she was like, oh, look at all the castles. Yes, baby, those are castles.
Oh, all the big castles of education. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. But she also told me that her brain is not for thinking, it's for playing. So
That's
I've got my hands full with
my
her.
favorite quote from her. You know, that is kind of a new trend too. Is when you mentioned, you know, the grown-ups at the birthday parties. Is I've noticed a lot more. Like I've been to a couple baby showers of friends, and it's not like we did them, where it was like all the girls. It's kind of couples, and you make it more like kind of a cocktail party.
I love it.
Celebrating the baby to come.
Very cool. I'm all
Why
for
does
it.
everything have to do with alcohol in my life?
What's
That's a
wrong
better
with
question.
that? You make that sound like it's a problem.
Oh, you do whatever it takes, right? Okay, we are back with more. Johnny Quinn is with us for the next hour. Are you okay with that?
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
More to come.
And back with more Table Talk after the break. Don't go anywhere.